You might think this is a hotel, but it's not.
My first impression of digital nomad life, it's pretty fancy. They've even got the flower on the bed, the bathtub made of stone in the bathroom, and yoga classes in the morning. So I'm gonna try to sleep so that I can wake up for that.
Well, I didn't actually wake up in time for yoga, but I did manage to explore my new home, which is a co-living space called Rome in Bali, Indonesia. So, what exactly is a co-living space? That's what I'm trying to find out. So I'm here for 2 nights. Usually though, guests are asked to stay for at least 7 nights, especially if it's their first time.
Hey Oksai, how's it going?
That longer stay criteria goes to the heart of co-living, which creates communal living arrangements, often for professionals who have jobs which can be done remotely. First things first, I want to check out the Rooftop co-working space, and that's where I meet Matt and his girlfriend, Haley. Matt is an augmented reality designer from Britain who's been living in the US, while Haley is a coder. They've both taken a year-long sabbatical from work.
Would you describe it as like a glorified youth hostel?
Oh, yeah. That's not a bad explanation for it. Co-living is maybe another word for like an adult youth hostel. So
That sounds worse.
that sounds worse. Yeah.
Adult youth.
Oh yeah. Not in that way, but more of a youth hostel for people that also want to get some personal pet projects done and work done.
For Matt, digital nomad life has been a chance for him to build up the portfolio of work he's more interested in pursuing. But he's stayed at several Rome spaces and likes the co-living lifestyle, mainly because it attracts a community with more like-minded individuals. That's a sentiment echoed by Aaron, who's a cybersecurity consultant from the US.
Hi, good morning.
Over breakfast at a totally raw and vegan restaurant next to Rome, he told me he's been traveling around the world for more than a year. He's been staying in hotels, hostels, and Airbnbs. But he's finding that co-living hits a sweet spot.
But when you're doing a co-working space or a digital nomad space like this, you tend to meet more people in a similar sort of realm as yourself. Maybe not the same industry or business, but a similar lifestyle and mindset. They're working professionals who enjoy traveling as well.
Meeting people is the main draw. I'm not sure how I feel about having to socialize while on vacation, but hey, you only live once. Luckily for me, Rome is an easy place to meet new people, even if you are an introvert. You get a comfy room, but the communal spaces are so relaxed that you'd want to make your own food in the kitchen or just relax by the pool. Rome emphasizes community and is one of the most successful co-living businesses. It's raised at least $3.4 million and has spaces in Miami, San Francisco, and Tokyo, with more set to open in New York and London. In fact, co-living is set to get even bigger around the world, as there is a mix of established companies and startups throwing their hats into the ring. Real estate giant CapitaLand has launched a co-living brand called Life, which it's trying out at a university in Singapore. It's a concept that will appeal to young professionals, and the company will be taking the concept to countries like China and Thailand. Meanwhile, startup Hamlet is using co-living to solve a problem for those living in cities where housing is expensive. Think Hong Kong and Singapore. Sure, digital nomads can just work out of cafes, but Aaron thinks co-living has the potential to become a staple for them. Hi!
Hi.
Well, I'm not quite a nomad, but my verdict on staying at Rome, I honestly didn't expect to like it as much as I did. But it's really hard not to like staying in a community where people, for the most part, have jobs they are passionate about and big dreams.